Okay, good morning. It's a little bit of old news, but I haven't covered it, so I'm going to cover it now. There's an article here on Kotaku. It's where BioWare plans a complete overhaul for Anthem. This is long overdue. They shouldn't have released Anthem in the state it was in the first place. It was awful, overhyped, and it didn't live up to the expectations whatsoever. It was terrible. Had some good elements to it. Movement was good. Flight was kind of cool, but had a lot of problems with it. So this is the article on Kotaku. I'm just going to read it. Recent silence and a couple of high-profile departures from BioWare have led fans and pundits to speculate that the studio has abandoned its most recent game, Anthem. But the opposite is true. For the last few months, BioWare and parent company EA have been planning an overhaul of the online shooter. According to 3 people familiar with those plans, some call it Anthem 2.0 or Anthem Next. Many of the details are still in flux, and there's no clear timeline for the Anthem Next project just yet. In fact, from what I've heard, the developers at BioWare haven't even decided how it'll be distributed. They're still figuring it out, whether updates should be released at all at once or over an extended period of time. Anthem could be overhauled through a series of updates, a la No Man's Sky. It could get a game-changing expansion, like Destiny's critically acclaimed Taken King. Most of Anthem's biggest systems, its mission structure, its loot, its world, will have drastically changed. But the developers have not yet figured out exactly what that will look like. They're even considering releasing Anthem Next as a brand new game, although those who work on the project say that could take on a lot of forms. And it's unlikely they'll charge full price to Anthem players. Well, that's ridiculous. They shouldn't charge anything to Anthem players. The ones that bought the first Anthem, I don't think they should charge them anything. They should be just given this for free, as the game was terrible, and they paid that full amount of money. Now they're revamping it and they're going to release it again. There's no way that they should charge existing Anthem players for the privilege of playing it. That's ridiculous. Now, moving on. The one thing that's for sure is that BioWare has not abandoned Anthem, despite recent breathless declarations that the game is dead. There are a few better ways to get views on YouTube than declaring Anthem to be dead. Right now, dozens, if not hundreds, of developers at both of BioWare's offices in Austin, Texas, and Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, are quietly working on plans to overhaul the game. All right. EA declined comment for the story. Big surprise there. So, at least they're doing something about it. That's the good news. Alright guys, that's it for today. Anthem being overhauled.